Hey yo, ADR, this is King Black. Been incognito for a minute, and I just wanted to update y'all, why I've been gone for so long. Been busy, as I've said before in a bunch of my previous videos, and finally came the day that, as of yesterday, I became a homeowner. I closed on my house, you know. It was a long process, too, man. Definitely interesting, especially in this real estate market right now. It was crazy. Almost, every house you put an offer on, you're outbidded. You got cash offers, you got 20, 30, 40, 50K over asking. And I just kind of fell into a house, man. And definitely no greater feeling than when hard work pays off. I've been saying every time why, even as a Latin King, right? You got to live your life righteously. And it's not only to stay out, it's so that way you can, you know, be able to move up and get a piece of that American dream. To see that name on the deed is something special. Something that makes it your own. So, anyways, yeah, man, I just closed on the house and I'm excited about it. Definitely been a long time in the making. And that's why I've been gone, man. I haven't been able to make too many videos because I'm like, man, there's too much going on. There's already a lot of people speaking on it. Everybody that ends up passing away in the past few weeks, all these rappers, dissing, their ops and then getting taken out. Like, it gets tiring after a while, man, to talk about just the same stuff over and over again, you know what I mean? There's only so much I can say without putting private stuff out there. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to say trying to talk politics and all that and releasing politics on YouTube about the Lion Kings or what have you, but it isn't politics. It's nothing that I'm saying isn't common knowledge. You know what I mean? It would be different if I was on here like teaching lessons and talking about a lot of the other stuff that goes into being a king, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I talk about things that it's okay for people outside of the organization to know. It's okay for people that are a part of other organizations to know. And it's just general positivity stuff, man. Like I said, I don't advocate negative stuff. You know, I don't advocate unnecessary, drama, things that are gonna get you in trouble, things that could take a life, man. Because at the end of the day, at least 90% of us, because I can't say 100%. At the end of the day, man, we all want a family. We all want children at some point. We all want a place to live that we can call our own so we can stop renting or living off the government. You know what I mean? So there's only so much that I can rehash. You know what I'm saying? Without just becoming another voice in the void. So that's why I stick mainly to the Lion King stuff, or I used to touch on 6ix9ine a lot, which I don't know how he still has all that money, man. Because I gotta tell you, there's a lot of people out there that still buys his music, that still supports him, and that's okay. I mean, by all means, he's making his money, but at the same time, he's out there talking reckless, and we all have seen already with the King Von situation and other people that have gotten got. All it takes is one person, man, that truly doesn't care, where they see you at, and they'll take you out. You know what I mean? And I don't think 6ix9ine truly grasps that concept. You know what I mean? He's out there acting like he's untouchable. You know, even Mayweather with all his money, right? Even though he is arguably one of the best boxers that has ever lived, he still has his team of bodyguards out there, bro. And I'm just saying, like, for 6ix9ine, it's easy for him to, act cocky and talk tough when he's got all those bodyguards around him. But even that isn't truly going to stop somebody who is intent on taking another person's life. I mean, look no further than the past attempted like presidential assassinations. You know, people will say, who will be dumb enough to try and kill the president? All it takes is somebody who is that mentally or emotionally committed to the idea to try and actually act upon that thought. You know what I mean? So nobody out here is untouchable. There's a reason why, you know, faces can't be shown besides the whole pandemic, you know? Because if I was able to show myself to the whole world, right, all of y'all know what I look like. I don't know what a single one of y'all look like. So how am I supposed to know when a threat is coming my way, you know? Now, you could say, well, then why you show your tattoo? And I've already said it many times, and I've even addressed it in the comments. To find me off of my tattoo, you're going to have to get extremely close to me. And it takes a different type of person to do something up close than it does to be like a block away who recognizes your face or recognizes your car, and they can easily just start shooting at you, right? You got to get up close, verify that's your target. And then if that's what you want to do and you want to take that 50-50, you know, you're going to go ahead and do it. But I ain't going to make it easy for nobody either, you know? Because that way it puts us on equal ground. You better hope that, you know, you get me before I get you if I have to defend my life, you know? But anyways, my experience in the Latin Kings have never led me down a path of negativity. It has never led me down a path of you need to take this and sell that, you know what I'm saying? That hasn't been my experience. At least not on the East Coast. And like I said, if you're from the Midwest or you're from an organization in Cali, life is totally different. So you're going to do what you got to do to get by. It's a war zone, right? And many people could say it's a war zone everywhere. Philadelphia, New York City, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it isn't as segmented or broken down by blocks like it is in Chicago. So, you know, you can choose to be about that life, or you can lead a relatively normal life being a part of an organization if you choose to, if you live the right way, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard, man. It's hard because when there's street politics involved and you got your organization and their enemies with this organization, it's hard. It's real hard, man, to maintain peace sometimes, you know, because no matter what your intentions are, no matter how peaceful you are, you don't know what the other person's state of mind is. And some people are just in that warrior state 24/7, you know, they don't care. They just want to get that notch in their belt, that little, you know, mark of infamy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But we're not teenagers anymore, man. This ain't middle school. This ain't high school. Our actions have real life consequences that ripple, you know, down to our families, to other people's families, to the community. I mean, it's just crazy, man. Especially during this time that we're in, you know, people are quick to blow things out of proportion, you know. Things that used to be just verbal altercations is quick to turn into that gunplay, man. And that's sad to see, man, because once you bring out a firearm into any situation, man, you already escalated it to like 11 out of 10. And at that point, you got no choice but to use it once you take it out, you know. Because if the other person got it and they pretend like they don't and they wait for you to turn around, you could catch one to the back, you know. So whether you're in an organization or not, life is crazy. Things happen. There's evil out there, man. You know, like I said, I never preached that I'm 100% a saint either. I'm just saying, I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to, you know, land in jail or prison, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interested to see what that prison food is like. You know, I like being able to carry my firearms and not have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not catch a charge of 7 to 10, you know, for unlawful possession. Man, nobody wants to be worrying about that. So, anyways, this whole thing was just explaining about why I've been gone. Like I said, Feels good to have gotten a house. You know, price was around like 300K. That's why I said you got to live righteous and work hard. Because when you're financing a house, because well, at least me, I don't know about y'all, maybe y'all rolling around the Benjamins, but I ain't got no 300K in the bank that I could just put down on the house all cash. So when you're out there financing, you're going to have a mortgage, there's got to be a paper trail and there's got to be verifiable income from an employer. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, to qualify right, they want to see 2 years of stable, income, stable employment history. Then they want to see your bank account statements from like 2 to 3 months. So if you're out there doing something under the table and you can't really verify it, it's going to be hard unless you buying a house all cash. And in this market, a lot of the houses are going like 50, 60, 70K over list. People are waiving appraisals. Like, man, it's crazy. Maybe I'll go a little bit more in depth about the process in a different video. I just wanted to say good evening. Glad to be back. Hope y'all doing good. I'm in a new spot. Finally glad to be moving up, stop renting, actually build some equity, have an asset, you know what I'm saying? An appreciating asset, not like a depreciating asset like my car, because it's not like I'm driving some super rare 1965 Camaro, you know what I'm saying? So cars usually depreciate. Houses, for the most part, normally appreciate the longer you hold on to it. And if not, even just the land itself usually appreciates. So anyways, hope y'all doing good. Stay safe. Stay blessed. More to come from King Black, man. ADR ain't going nowhere, man. ADR. King Black.